What's up, everyone? It's your host, Ghost, coming back with another wonderful video. I am exhausted. I slept for 2 hours, and now I'm going to do this broadcast. I think on Fridays I might just end up. At the very least, I work a little earlier on Fridays. But I think on Fridays I might just end up for my morning show doing recordings. Anyways, yeah. I think I'll end up maybe doing that. We'll see. I'm really tired right now, so but I mean, we'll see. But yeah. Anyways, so my energy seems low. That's why I just woke up not too long ago to do this thing. Yeah. Anyways. So today what we're going to talk about is the Titanic submarine. The submarine that had a couple millionaires or rich people on that went missing this week or last week, whenever it was. It's finally been found not far from the Titanic. And it looks like maybe the U.S. Navy had known about it since it first happened. I don't know if the article we're reading right now gets into that. We'll talk about it a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Just probably end up doing pre-recordings on Fridays. Oh Lord. Anyways, after that, we're going to talk about the IRS whistleblower. There was a conference yesterday about it, and it seems like he dropped some interesting stuff. And then afterwards, after all that, we're going to talk about two very important CEOs. Not really, but two CEOs have basically one challenged one to a fight. The other one said yes, and they're both actually being deadly serious. According to UFC President Dana White. So without further ado, and as quickly as I'm so tired. I forgot my banner. There we go. But without further ado, let's get into the subjects. Not just because the second I get into it, after I'm done, I can go back to bed. So, first thing, debris from Ocean Gate sub found 1,600 feet from Titanic after catastrophic implosion, U.S. Coast Guard says. 5 people who were on the sub that went missing during a voyage to the wreckage of the Titanic did not survive. So that's really, it sucked for those people's family. Hey, look, the article does get into this. What is going on? I don't care about. The company that planned the trip said Thursday, as the U.S. Coast Guard said the Ocean Gate vessel experienced a catastrophic loss of the pressure chamber, and confirmed that the debris found on the seafloor were pieces of the missing sub. This is an incredible unforgiving environment down there on the seafloor, and the debris is consistent with the catastrophic implosion of the vessel. Coast Guard Rear Admiral John Mogur told reporters. A U.S. Navy official said the Navy detected an acoustic anomaly consistent with an implosion shortly after the sub, named Titan, lost contact with the surface Sunday. CBS National Security correspondent David Martin reported. The information was relayed to the Coast Guard, which used it to narrow the radius of the search area, the officials said. Meanwhile, banging noises that were detected during the week were assessed to have been noises from other ships in the area, Martin reported. On Thursday morning, an ROV, or remotely operated vehicle from a Canadian vessel, found the tail cone of the sub about 1,600 feet from the bow of the Titanic. Magur said during a briefing in Boston on Thursday afternoon. He said more debris was found, and authorities consult with experts who determined the debris found over 2 miles beneath the water's surface was consistent with the sub. On behalf of the United States Coast Guard and the entire Unified Command, I offer my deepest condolences to the families, Magur said. I can only imagine what this has been like for them, and I hope this is discovery. I hope that this discovery provides some solace during this difficult time. Pakistani businessman Shazda Dawood, his 19-year-old son Suleiman, billionaire adventurer Hamish Harding, French explorer Paul Henri Nagelito, and Ocean Gate founder Stock Rushman were on the sub. And I read somewhere that apparently the aunt of Suleiman Dawood was really nervous about going into the sub, and only went because it fell around Father's Day. So that's really sad if that ends up being true. Paul Hankins, a U.S. Navy salvage expert, said at the briefing that the sub was found scattered in pieces, and the team will do the best we can to fully map out what's down there. Essentially, we found 5 different major pieces of debris that told us it was the remains of the Titan. The initial thing we found was the nose cone, and then we found a large debris field followed by a second smaller debris field. Carl Hartsville of the Woods Hole Ocean Institute said the sub-wreck was found in a smooth area of the seafloor where there wasn't any debris from the ocean liner that sank on its maiden voyage in 1912. Magur said it was too early to tell when the sub imploded. Well, apparently shortly after losing communications, according to the Navy. Sorry. We know that as we've been prosecuting this search over the course of the last 72 hours and beyond, that we have had sonar buoys in the water nearly continuously and have not detected any catastrophic events when the sonar buoys had been in the water. The sub launched into the Atlantic from a Canadian vessel Sunday morning, and the ship lost contact with the Titan an hour and 45 minutes into the dive. I know there's also a lot of questions about how, why, and when did this happen, so those are questions that we will collect as much information as we can on now. While the governments are meeting and discussing what an investigation of this nature of a casualty might look like, I'm confident that those questions will begin to get answered. How long is this goddamn article? Holy crap. All right, I'm not going to read the rest of this. It's not, okay. So we're not going to read the rest of this. So, anyways, that's what happened yesterday when it comes to the sub. Let's see. Now, the article mentioned Hmm. Sorry. Let's see. Of course. Oh my. Sorry, I'm just reading through this article. I didn't realize it. So yeah, it looks like the U.S. Navy probably knew about it. There's reports that they saw her like shortly after the Titan imploded or went out of contact. It detected an implosion, and then they waited 5 days before talking to the Republic. The public. Um, Doesn't really say how long after they heard it that they told the Coast Guard. Um, but it was 4 days after. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. It sucks these people died. Um, and we'll see how much liability the company ends up being faced with. I know people are talking about how that there's waivers and stuff like that, but waivers aren't ironclad. And if the crew like say that there was the company knew that, hey, this was a good possibility because of XYZ, and they didn't do anything about it. Like say they there's a bolt that was tightened too much and was warned, hey, this may cause an explosion, and even though they were warned about it, they didn't end up doing anything about it. They can be held liable for that even if they have a waiver. I guess there's reports that it was it was very common for them to lose communications a lot uh, with the sub. So this was obviously a problem that they knew about. Um, and then I guess apparently the CEO bragged saying he wasn't hiring old white men, and like I think the pilot was really new and like young and inexperienced. So I don't know. But yeah, that's what is going on with the submarine. It sucks that they died, although let's really be honest. Once you didn't hear from them a day, it was a more possible outcome. Um, if it was an implosion, death was instantaneous, which I would say is the best. Don't you'd never catch me in a sub, that's for sure. I'll just say that. There's no way in hell I would go underwater in a shit sub. Well, that's just me. I'm paranoid by nature. All right, let's get into this. I know I have a really low energy. I'm tired. I think, like I said, on Fridays, I'll probably end up just doing recorded videos. I think that's what I'll do for Fridays, and then maybe uh, next time I pick my schedule, I'll try and make it all at the same time. And IRS. Okay, sorry. Biden bombshell. Whistleblower says IRS recommended felony tax charge against Hunter Biden. The DOJ balked. So that's going to be interesting. An IRS whistleblower told Congress on Thursday that the tax agency recommended felony charges against Hunter Biden and that the federal prosecutor handling the probe of the first son was rebuffed from filing charges on multiple occasions. The chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee disclosed on Thursday. Representative John Smith, Montana, I thinking. I have no idea. What is MO? State abbreviation. Yeah, I was right. Montana. Yeah. Said at a press conference that two IRS employees claimed claimed that the agency sought felony charges against the younger Biden for attempting to evade taxes and fraudulent or false statements of all felony charges. Okay, that's weird. The whistleblowers who worked on the Biden probe since it starts in November 2018 further claimed that the investigation was marred by recurring unjustified delays and unusual actions outside the normal course of any investigation. The bombshell disclosure comes days after federal prosecutors in Delaware struck a plea deal with Biden on 2 misdemeanor tax charges and a felony that will be dropped after he completes diversion program. Smith asserted that Biden received a slap on the wrist for charges that have put other Americans behind bars. According to Smith, the whistleblower testified that Hunter Biden failed to pay more than $2.2 million in taxes and received $8.3 million from foreign entities in Ukraine, China, and Romania. Biden received at least $6 million from CEFC, China Energy, an energy conglomerate linked to Chinese military intelligence. A Romanian businessman investigated for bribery paid Biden another $1 million for his help on his legal case. And Bergsman Holdings, a Ukraine natural gas company, paid Biden more than $80,000 a month to serve on its board of directors. In a stunning revelation, Smith cited an encrypted text message in which Hunter Biden threatened a Chinese business partner for payment by invoking his father. I'm sitting here with my father and would like to understand why the commitment had not been filled. That's an interesting text. Biden wrote on July 30th, 2017. Message to Henry Zhao. I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me and every person he knows and my ability to hold a grudge that you will regret not following my directions. I am sitting here for the call with my father. Now, that is a very interesting message. And it could be inferred that Biden was a part of this. At least in this instance, he could be implicated in having known about it. And unless there's information, it could be implied that he was a part of it. I mean, this kind of is, this is a true statement. It kind of implicates Biden, like the old man Biden. Especially the second part where I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me, every person he knows, and my ability to hold a grudge, you will regret not following my directions. I'm sitting here waiting for the call with my father. So it looks like Biden was put in part of the loop. The whistleblower claims the Justice Department dragged its feet in authenticated text messages, according to Smith. The Republican said the whistleblowers testified that the U.S. Attorney David Weiss attempted to bring charges against Hunter Biden on at least 2 occasions, but was blocked from doing so. Smith said Wise sought to file charges in D.C. in March 2022 and in California in fall 2022. He also sought special counsel status in spring 2022, but was also rejected. The whistleblower says the DOJ chose to let the statute of limitations expire on crimes committed in 2014 and 2015 when Biden failed to report approximately $400,000 in income from Buzmia. His business partner, Eric Schweier, according to the testimony, asked him multiple times to amend his tax returns to include money from Ukraine while his father was vice president. But Hunter Biden never did, and now there is no mechanism available to collect the taxes by Hunter Biden for 2014 other than voluntary fashion. The purposeful exclusion of 2014-2015 years sanitized the most substantial criminal conduct and concealed material facts, the whistleblower testified. U.S. Attorney Office in Delaware declined comment. A spokesperson for the Justice Department did not address Smith's specific allegations, but said that Wise had full authority over this matter, including responsibility for deciding where, when, and whether to file charges as he deemed appropriate. He needs no further approval to do so. Yeah, I don't believe that at all. So, that's interesting. Like I said, in my very low energy that I have currently, yeah, if that text message is real, that very well could implicate President Biden with his son's crimes. And I mean, look, we all know the deal that Biden got is like Hunter Biden. I mean, is bullshit. Like, that's a shit deal. None of us would get that deal. And if it turns out that any of this is true, I mean, come on. I mean, they're already getting investigated for bribery. But we'll see. I mean, it's a developing story. It's just happened yesterday. And, you know, people were connecting that, like, the reason the government waited so long to, you know, talk about how they detected an implosion till now is because of this whistleblower conference, and they did it at the same time because they released it on the same day, and they did that to try and like cause people to lose focus. I don't think it would it really work because I don't look terrible. This is probably going to sound. I don't think many people cared too much about, you know, the submarine, you know, missing and stuff. It was just a bunch of rich people, and unfortunately, a 19-year-old kid, of course. I know that sounds a little cold, but I don't think a lot of people really cared as much as, you know, other people think. That's what I think, but I could be wrong. So I don't think it really, if that was the case, I don't really think it did much for it. Or maybe it did because, you know, maybe there's more people talking about the whole Titan submarine thing. I don't know. We'll see. All right. I am moving right along, and I probably, yeah, definitely going to go. Yeah, definitely will do just quarter videos from now on Fridays at least. I'll release them at the same time and everything, but I'll definitely just I'm just gonna just wake up and do it. Sorry. All right, so UFC President Dana White reacts to potential Elon versus Musk or Mark Zuckerberg, or Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg fight. The UFC boss responds to exchange between the social media juggernauts. We'll just get into the story. UFC President Dana White has given his take on popular businessman Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg seemingly willing to fight each other. Fight fans were treated to quite the odd exchange between Musk and Zuckerberg this week. It all started when it all started when Musk took to his Twitter account to challenge Zuckerberg to a cage fight if he's willing to throw it down. Zuckerberg responded to his Instagram story, taking a line from UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov. In the post, Zuckerberg took a screenshot of Musk's challenge and said, "Send me location." Many were surprised by the challenge from Elon Musk, given that Mark Zuckerberg actually has Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu experience. He even won gold and silver medal during a Jiu-Jitsu tournament earlier this year. That's pretty interesting, but I mean, it don't mean shit if they end up like boxing or something. UFC president Dana White spoke to TMZ and was asked about the exchange between the social media titans. Talking to both Elon and Mark last night, Dana White revealed both guys are absolutely dead serious about this. When asked why he thinks Musk and Zuckerberg are serious about fighting, White doubled down. Because they both said, "Yeah, we'll do it," White said. They both want to do it. Mark Zuckerberg hit me up and first and said, "Is he serious?" I said, "I don't know. Let me ask him." I asked him. He said, "Yeah, I'm dead serious." UFC boss went to discuss magnitude of such a fight and how it would be for a good cause. "This would be the biggest fight ever in the history of the world," White said. "Bigger than anything that ever been done. It would break all pay-per-view records. These guys would raise hundreds of millions of dollars for charity, and you don't have to be a fight fan to be interested in this fight. Everyone would want to see it." That's true. I agree with Dana White on that. Okay, whatever. All right, so there's that. That's it's interesting. It would be really funny to see that. It'd even be funny. I hope, like, if Musk is actually serious, I hope he's like taking like boxing lessons, or they'll decide what they're gonna end up doing, whether it be boxing or whatever. Like, he goes and trains for a year. I think if he's really serious, they'll wait a year and then they'll actually go do it, get a venue, all that stuff. That would be cool to see. I might even fucking watch it. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting. It'd be really funny. In my opinion, it'd be really funny. Yeah, this video was not long at all. Oh man, it's probably because I rushed it and because I'm really tired. So I'm just gonna go back to bed and stuff. Yeah, this was a mistake. I don't think I should live stream on Fridays. I think I will just do I'll probably do like a recorded video and release it as a pre-recording live stream, whatever it's called. And then have that sent up and do it that way. Unless, of course, I get off early on Thursdays and come home late enough that basically working at 5 or doing a live stream at 5 isn't a big deal. I think that would be the better option here. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. I'm super exhausted. Yeah, I don't really have anything for you guys. I'm so tired right now. I don't even know why I did this. Yeah, so I do apologize for the low energy for this video. Like I've been saying, I am learning what works, and I'm learning that live streaming on a Friday night or Friday morning, does not work. I hope I'll get up later and do my video game live stream. If I go to bed right now, I should be able to get up and do it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably still do my video game live stream. I'm going to set up right here on stream for y'all. No, you're not going to see me set it up, but I'm going to set it up right now. Oh, never mind. I can't do it while I'm live streaming. That's why I was like, what? I thought of it. Okay, no big deal. I'll do it the second I'm done with this video. Yeah, so yeah, that's all I got. It's a 30-minute video. Again, I'm going to pre-record these from now on. I do apologize, but I am still learning. This is dumb. Okay, I did a dumb thing. Forgive me. Follow me on @officialwghost on Twitter. Follow me on my Rumble and YouTube channel. Follow me on Kick, Twitch, and everything. All right. My Rumbles is with Ghost, Gaming with Ghost. My YouTube are the same, I believe. Yeah, it's gaming with it's official Gaming with Ghost, and Gaming with Ghost, of course. And then it is Gaming with Ghost on Kick, and then it's official Gaming with Ghost on Twitch. But honestly, follow me on my Rumble for both of them, for both my videos, my morning shows, and my video game streams. Those are more important. But follow me on Kick if you want to support me on something other than Twitch. I just made my Twitch really just to hopefully help with getting some subscribers. But yeah, again, I apologize so much for this. So much in low energy, can't do this. So next week will be better. I will work on my other stuff. All right. I hope you all have a good day. And yeah, we'll talk again, at least for the daily show, the morning show on Monday. I'll do it Monday. Yeah. So peace out and have a good day. See ya.